Think about this. What makes Americans happiest in their relationships? Well, eHarmony has actually compiled the first ever national happiness index, uncovering the biggest factors that make for a happy couple. Grant Langston is here to tell us if there really is the perfect kind of formula for happiness and romance. Grant, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
Well, I'm actually super curious about this happiness index. Did we have some pretty good findings on what makes us happy?
Yes, I am very happy to tell you that most of the people that we talk to, 65% report that they're very happy in their relationships. That is a surprise to me. That's high. Only 16% of people said they were very unhappy. So this is a snapshot of a lot of different people. Folks that are married, folks that are cohabitating but not married, and a lot of people in long-term relationships, and most people are very happy.
Well, I will be a part of that happy number, that happy statistic, because I'm in a happy marriage. But I know dating, there's a lot that's different from now to then, you know, when I was kind of going through the dating process. What do we really know the difference in dating nowadays?
Well, it is very different, and you think about the fact that 15 years ago, basically no one got married to someone they met online, and now it's about 35% of all marriages, and it just goes up every year. More and more people use this as the primary way to meet their mate or their partner. So it's something that has really changed the American landscape. I think the idea that you would have to go to a bar every night to try and find somebody to be with just seems crazy now, when you can sit on your couch and you can see hundreds of people who are matched with you for reasons that really matter and will help you have a long-term relationship. It seems like a much better way, and I think it's here to stay. There's just kind of no going back to the old ways.
Well, I absolutely agree with you. I think it's the total norm. So let's kind of dig a little bit deeper into that. Even when it comes to online dating, there's either paid and not paid. What do you really think is the difference between those two different kinds of getting into online dating?
Well, the biggest difference is they're for different kinds of people. You know, some people want casual relationships. They just want to, you know, hook up. And free, I think, is very good at that. If you want to meet someone for a long-term relationship, though, I think you're looking for someone who's willing to invest in the process, and that's something that's been very helpful for eHarmony. We charge a subscription fee, and so you know that everyone that's there has paid to be in this process, and when you're looking for someone that's serious, these qualifiers are very helpful. The questionnaire that we have is another thing that keeps people who aren't serious from participating on eHarmony. And if I was looking for someone to have a relationship with, I want them to be qualified, and the pool is much better because of those reasons.
Well, now we go to eHarmony, we find our perfect match. Now it's time for us to go on a date. Can you leave us maybe with a date idea or a date suggestion?
Yeah, well, the first date, for sure, needs to be about talking. You know, I always get concerned when people tell me they went to a movie on a first date. I mean, the whole point of it is to learn if you're attracted to the person, if you connect with the person, if you're in the same sort of life phase as the other person. So it doesn't need to be fancy. It needs to be you and that person sitting, looking at each other and talking, and that could be a cup of coffee, it could be a beer, it could be a lot of things, but don't get too crazy. It just makes more pressure, and you don't learn everything that you should learn.
Well, we're going to get more people into that happy statistic, starting with eHarmony and going on that first date where we do a lot of talking. Grant, thanks so much for this.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend, we'll be right back.